Hi guys, it's Risa. How you doing? So I'm making some ribs that I'm going to be barbecuing, but I like to marinate my meat usually like a day or two before, so that all the great spices and marinade go right into the meat. So just a really easy way to marinate. I'll just tell you what ingredients I like to use. Again, it varies depending on what I feel like making, but this is something that I do regularly, especially just something easy and fast. So what you're going to need is, I like paprika. Sometimes I like using a smoked paprika, and you can get that at your bulk barn or probably most grocery stores, or just a regular paprika. Some garlic powder, onion powder, some black pepper. I have Italian seasoning, which I like to put on. And I have a Montreal rub that I like to put on, just a spice. Again, you can do whatever you want. If you like it a little spicier, you can add some chili flakes, some Frank's hot sauce, you know me. But I found this delicious barbecue sauce. It's a no sugar. It's by Guys. This is a spicy one. You can get it at the low carb grocery store, but find whatever barbecue sauce, or you can make your own barbecue sauce, okay? And I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar-free teriyaki, but you can do whatever you want. You can make your rub in a bowl first and then do it, but I don't. I just put it all on and rub it. So I always like to start off with some garlic powder. And I just sprinkle that on. And I do one side, then I do the other side, because I just find that easier. Some onion powder. And I don't really measure. I just like to cover the whole base of whatever I'm making. Some paprika. And just shake it on. A little bit of some pepper. And I usually put on the Montreal spice after I put the barbecue sauce on. And usually also, well, you know what? I'm going to put on some of the Italian seasoning now too. Just a little bit. And you just, whenever you're using seasoning, just rub it between your fingers, because it brings out the flavoring, I heard. I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you what I heard. Just like that. And then I just rub it. Just like this. So easy. And then I turn it over. We're making for several people. This isn't just for us. Again, the same thing on the other side. Some garlic powder. Onion powder. If you want to use fresh garlic, you can use fresh garlic. Some paprika. I like to even try to get the sides as well. Even on the sides a little bit if you can, if you remember, or if you forget like me. A little bit of pepper. And I'm going to wipe my hands. Usually I use a spoon. Ta-da! Here's my spoon. So I don't have to put my dirty hands in my herbs. I'm just using a little bit, really not a lot. And again, just rub it through your hands like that. That's enough. And I'm going to rub it in. Rub it into the meat like that. Now what I've done is, I've just taken some sauce. I'm going to put some more in here. Whatever sauce you like. I like this because it's really tasty. It's sugar-free. And just a little bit of, and you can blend a few of your barbecue sauces. Try things out. And even try, and then I'm just going to mix it. And I always like to taste it. Yummy. If you like your barbecue sauce a little bit sweeter, you could add some Swerve or Splenda or Truvia, not Splenda, Truvia. If you want Splenda, it's a little bit of brown sugar, and that makes it sweet. This is quite sweet on its own, so I'm just going to put it on. I like to have a good amount. Now, when I make beef ribs, I like to boil them, but I found if you're making pork ribs, don't boil them, because you think you're going to get the fat off, but what happens is they dry out. I did that once, and boy, was I sorry. I thought, oh my God, what a waste. So I try to get it on the sides too. And honestly, I don't really measure. Like, it just depends on how much you're making. So I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to add more sauce to my bowl. I love this sauce. If you guys can, try to find it. It's really delicious. And again, I love the teriyaki. I use that a lot on my fish. Just mix it up. And if you can, if you know you're going to be having a barbecue or whatever you're making, any kind of meat, steak, fish, veggie burger, the longer you marinate it, I just think that it just brings out the flavor. And it's, I don't know, it's just so delicious. And you know me, I love when it's delicious. So there you go. Now I'm going to wipe my hands, and I'm just going to take my Montreal spice. There's all different ones that you can find through Clubhouse. Clubhouse has some really great spices. So be creative. Take a chance. Try different ones. I just like to put that on top, just like that. And that's it. Gonna wash my hands off, and I like to put it into a container and then just keep it in your fridge. And like I said, the longer you marinate it, in my opinion, it's better. So I hope you like this tip, and when you're marinating, start a day or two, even early in the morning. If it gets even a few hours to marinate, try to marinate. That's my tip. All right, guys, love you. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, and visit me on Risa's Recipes and Weight Watchers Tips. Love you.